Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being with me again today. It is Sunday, February 19th, 2023, and it's early morning here in New England. I think it's after 5, it's a little bit after 5 a.m. and I'm up, I couldn't sleep, and I just feel anxious. I think I just felt excited and anxious to do my Sunday reading for you guys. And these readings are not just, they're for you, but they also apply to me. A lot of times they're very, very relevant to what I'm going through or situations in my own life. But as you know, this channel is dedicated to our soul journey, and I am here with you every step of the way. We all have our own individual journeys, our own unique paths, and our own unique divine plan for our journeys, but it's important to have that space where you are with like-minded people and share that energy. And so I am here today with you with honor, with joy, with love, and with light. And so as we go forward in this message, I just wanted to give thanks to all of you. I've been doing this for quite a while, and I'm very, every time I do a message, it is from the heart. It is in the energy of love for my life purpose and love for all of you. And so let's take a minute just quickly to breathe in and out and to give thanks to Spirit, to give thanks to your divine creator, and give yourself a big thanks as well. Breathing in and out, feeling your shoulders rise and fall, feeling your heartbeat, listening to your own breath, and appreciating that energy that moves you day in and day out. When I woke up this morning, and I will say very early, I feel Archangel Michael here with us today, and I do want to talk about, there are so many angels, guys. There's so many angels that are with us on a daily basis, on a every second basis. They're with us. All we have to do is think or say their name, and they're here. And so I wanted to tell you today, I would love to start doing messages on angels and angel guidance. I would love to do that, or maybe just videos on angel guidance and angels, because there are so many out there, but Archangel Michael seems to be sort of tied to me and my energy for some reason, and I'm appreciative of it, and I'm thankful for it. I also frequently associate with Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Haniel, and Angel Daniel, who is the, David. Is it David or Daniel? I feel like it's David. For relationship energy and messages. But there are so many angels out there, and guides and spirit guides and loved ones who have gone on that are here with us on a daily basis. Our lives become so busy sometimes that we just don't take the time to acknowledge their presence. And so I think it's very important to balance that out. And trust me, my days get very crazy busy sometimes, and it's hard to take a minute, but I have to remind myself, even just if I take a break while I'm at work and I have to go to the bathroom, whatever, I'll go and I'll just say my prayers, and I will say thank you so much. It's so important to have that connection with them. So I want to start off with the Archangel Michael cards, and I feel a very important energy here coming from the Archangel Michael energy to guide us and to protect us, but not only that, to support us and to, I believe that our angels are here to help us bring out the best in ourselves, to bring out our authenticity, to be who we really are and who we're really supposed to be. And I feel his presence here today, very strong, very like a guarding, like a, you know how, if you ever see those British, those guards that they're trained to not be bothered by anyone. They just focus on their job, and their job is to protect, to guard, to do whatever it is they do, okay? And so I feel like Archangel Michael, his job, his focus here today with us is to protect, to, the focus is to help us focus on our own strengths, the best qualities, the best things about us. And so it's an ongoing message about bringing out our authenticity, our best. And so what I'm hearing as I'm speaking is, you don't know what your best is yet. You haven't hit that stride yet. You don't know. And it's no one's fault. It's not your fault because you don't know that. It's just the way things progress in life. The journey takes longer sometimes than we expect because life, our physical life kind of, it just is. Life, our life is working, being a parent, being a sibling, being taking care of a parent maybe, or whatever it is in your life that keeps you busy. It is, that's why balance is so important in our lives. But Archangel Michael chose this card for us, this very first card that popped out, and you can see how long I've been using these cards because the wear and tear. But Archangel Michael says, take your time making this decision. This card came out in the last reading, I believe. And so there's something about a decision, and decisions are every day in our lives, guys. Every day we make decisions. Do I take this route to work today? Do I take that one? If I take this one, maybe I'll get there quicker. Maybe the traffic won't be as bad. Whatever. Right down to the most minute decisions. We make decisions every single day. And so Archangel Michael says, take your time. Don't let anyone pressure you into making a decision that is yours and yours alone. Don't let anyone pressure you into... I feel like somebody might be dealing with someone who has goals and plans, but I feel like they are trying to... How do I say this? Hurry your decisions along, right? I don't know why, but that's just what I'm feeling. Someone's feeling pressure. And so Archangel Michael says, no, you are your own individual. This is not, whatever decision you're trying to make or whatever it is that you're trying to do here, please don't, I'm sorry, just bear with me for a sec because I'm in that zone and I'm hearing things. Please don't succumb to someone else's desires. That's not their path, okay? So someone's trying to make a decision for someone else. That's what I feel. So Archangel Michael says, listen, no, this is not someone else's responsibility, it's yours. And it's one thing if you go to someone for advice. It's quite another if you, when it comes time to making your own decision. It's good if you can have someone advise you or somebody to kind of guide you, but guidance should never be about pressure. It should never be about you're doing this or else, or, you know, what kind, why haven't you made this decision sooner, or things like that. So I feel like there is some sort of pressure here for some of you in some way. I feel like it's more interpersonal. It could be pressure at work, okay? It could be. But I feel like it's time to stand your ground and stand up, okay? You got to stand up for your space, your the time it takes to make some decision. It's time to stand up. That's what I feel, okay? Let me see what else, Archangel. Well, you know what? Bottom of the deck. Prayer will help this situation. Let me tell you something about the power of prayer and about the power of manifesting. As I always say in my readings, you have to make sure that this belongs with you, this feeling, whatever it is. Are you praying for help in making a decision? Are you praying for help with maybe feeling less pressure from someone that situation will get better? What are you praying for? And what I feel with that is that it feels like your thoughts, your worry, your significant amount of time spent on thinking about the problem or issue that you're having right now in a more negative way is impacting the outcome. So prayer can be whatever thoughts you're having, bad thoughts, negative thoughts, worry, consistent focus on something that's troubling you. All of those thoughts and energy that's focused towards those things that are bothering you can cause and will cause you to stay stuck in that. And so what I feel with that is that Archangel Michael is saying, don't put all of those thoughts into a negative space, okay? So sense of humor card pops out to tell us, find light in the midst of this dark situation, because how are you going to find your way out if your mind is always on the dark, right? How are you going to find your way to the light? And yes, sometimes we have to feel our way through things, but in this case, it feels like the light is right before you, but there's an energy within yourself that is clouding that those rays of sun or light on your path. So it does feel like Archangel Michael is trying to say, it is saying, rise up, okay? This situation isn't, whatever it is not the end of the world. It is a situation that is, and this, don't take this the wrong way as if it's a criticism. It's just a human thing. That you are, some of you, whoever this applies to, you can be causing a delay in a resolution here, or a healing, or a, but you're in control of that. You're in control of that. Okay, we all are in control of things like that. And so he says it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And what I get from this is I feel like it's more, the unhealthy situation is more in your thought processes. And I feel like your emotions are getting in the way here. Even though it might be, warranted or justified for you to be emotional over something, it's not a time to allow that to stop you from something, to stop you from allowing someone to push you or bully you. Don't allow it. And I know that's easier said than done, but you are strong. You are capable. You are in control. And so I believe with all my heart that Archangel Michael is saying, I know you. I know your energy. You're not supposed to sit back and let someone how do I say this? You're not supposed to sit back and let somebody drag you around emotionally, so to speak. And so it's up to you to stand up to that, okay? And I firmly believe that if you are in a situation where you're feeling like you are manipulated or you are confused, you've got to take a stand for yourself, okay? As much as you might care for someone or not want to rock the boat, afraid of maybe the outcome, if you raise your voice to, not raise your voice as in yell, but if you speak out on behalf of your own self, I feel like when you do that and you stand up for yourself, I feel like that opens the door for you to, it's just another level of strength that you are bringing forward from your soul, okay? That's what I feel here. I feel like for some of you, whatever situation this is, the situation that came forward and what I was just talking about will apply to some, but for some of you, it may be a different situation, but the same message, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So these messages are collective, and so pieces of these messages apply to different people in different ways. So just understand that. Okay. So I did get the romance angels are healing you, okay? What I feel with this is, for those of you who are in a committed relationship, okay, I feel like there is a resolution, but you do have to do your part. So I do feel like some of you, there's a deep love for someone in your life, but you haven't wanted to speak out because you're afraid of, I don't know, a fight, you're afraid of someone leaving, whatever it is. I feel like whatever this is that's going on in your life, there is a sense of an leveling up, rising up to respect yourself and to speak your truth. Okay? It doesn't have to be nasty. It doesn't have to be a fight. But I do feel like for some of you, it is an opportunity, because I'm hearing opportunity beckons. An opportunity beckons not necessarily coming up with a solution in this moment, but the opportunity beckons for you to stand your ground, okay? To speak your truth. And I feel a very strong sense of protection here, as you do. That's why I mentioned Archangel Gabriel too, because Archangel Gabriel is a divine healer of truth. That's what was coming in. A messenger, the messenger, I feel, the messenger of, I feel like like I kind of see musical notes, vocal cords, I see that kind of thing. So I feel like Archangel Gabriel is here as well to help you speak your truth, okay? Archangel Michael, do you have any other messages for us? Thank you so much. So this card, it's so funny how things work out. this card picked us. Archangel Michael's promise. You're guarded and protected. Don't you know that? When you honor yourself and you put forth that energy that brings forth something good for you, you are given the promise of protection, guarded and protected. You're guarded. This goes two ways. I'm just going to give you twofold here. First, Archangel Michael says you're guarded and protected for standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. I will help you. I will give you extra strength. That shield that you need to protect yourself from those energies that come in to prevent you from moving forward. So Archangel Michael's here to say, I give you that promise, my promise, that when you stand up for yourself, the blessings come in. A blessing, a gift of protection, which then opens the door for more growth and a healing in your relationship somehow. And I will say that if your relationship is not, how do I say this? So if your relationship is meant to be, you will get through this. And if it's not, then you will be on your way to something even better, okay? Not saying you're going to jump right into another relationship if this doesn't work, but that it'll be even stronger. You'll go to the next level, okay? That's kind of what I feel where this is going. For some of you, it could even be familial rather than romantic relationship, but something is going to have to heal, but it starts with you. It starts with you speaking out and standing your ground, expressing your own feelings. And so this is what brings you to a more committed relationship, because chances are whoever is in this situation with you doesn't realize the negative impact it has on you and on the situation, them being more forceful and assertive than you, okay? Yes, thank you, Archangel Michael. Decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. And so when you stop focusing so much on whatever situation is going on and focusing more on the good things and the goodness of you, happiness comes in. It's to me, that feels like the law of attraction. So with you putting yourself out there in a more happy, inviting the light to come in and to expose the good things in your life that make you happy, more happiness comes in. That's the way the universe works. Bear with me while I take a sip. I'm sorry if that's noisy. So I do feel as if we all need that boost of confidence and energy that Archangel Michael is giving us to assert ourselves in whatever way is appropriate in your life right now, okay? Oh my God, they just keep coming. So you created this situation. You have the power to change it, right? Archangel Michael says you created this, and this isn't a criticism. It isn't being mean. You created this fog that you're in by focusing on it, on the negatives. So that doesn't mean no one else needs to do their part and help the situation. It means that you're in a fog. The situation isn't ideal as you would like it, but you've been focusing on the negatives, and that's been causing you to sort of feel stuck and feel the impact of the situation even greater, okay? You have the canvas. You have the paintbrush. Create your own, like a vision board of what you want in your life, how you want this situation to change. And you have the power. You're the one that has the power to change this. And yes, you can. And if things don't change, then you have the power to change it yourself by whatever it is you choose to do. Walk away, insist on therapy, whatever it is. And or you have the power to assert yourself and pray that the situation, other person involved or persons listens and recognizes that this is worth saving, and so they will do their part as well. But I feel like this is more about you creating and changing situations to make them better. Okay? All right. Is there anything else, Archangel Michael, before I go on? Yes. There is eternal love here. Okay? You guys, okay. What I feel from this is the love of your guides, the love of your angels, the love of your divine creator. It's the ultimate parent wanting the best for their child, right? I want the best for my child, and no matter what they do, I will love them forever, right? And so I feel like that's kind of what this is. It's, you are loved. So what if you take some time making a decision? It's your unique way. It's authentic you. That's how you are. That's who you are. And Archangel Michael says there's an eternal love here. Okay? You're not to blame yourself for feeling like you didn't act fast enough, or you didn't move fast enough on something, or you didn't make a decision when you should have, or you're not doing the right steps to do this or that. You need to give yourself that eternal love. Nurture yourself. Allow yourself to take time to hear your own voice. Allow time for this to heal. Allow yourself to love who you are. Certainly, if you feel like you need improvement in some way, then do that. But don't make those decisions or thoughts based on anything negative, because that's going to invite negativity into the outcome. You don't want that. You want to make decisions and act on something with love, eternal love, for yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, loving yourself. I want to say, is there one more, Archangel Michael? Oh my goodness, he has so much to say today, guys. I love it. I love when he's here. He's always watching over us, but I feel like today it's even more strong, because he is here to say, you and your loved ones are safe. You're safe. Right? And the little prayer that's on here. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for working with me and my loved ones. Right? Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a beautiful, happy life. That says it all. Wow. You deserve a beautiful, happy life. Wow. That fills me with emotion, because I care so much for all of you. And I feel like this is Archangel Michael coming through Ooh, this emotion. Wow. It's very strong. And it's very loving. It's a loving energy. And so I feel someone's tears and I feel my own because it is a very strong, loving energy here. I grabbed 5 decks here because I felt like there were more messages from our angels, but Archangel Michael sort of took the lead here. Thank you. And looking at the last card in that on the bottom of the deck here, a favorable outcome, guys. A favorable outcome. I feel like you're going to rise up in your own strength, in your own energy. Right? And I feel like that time is now. I don't feel like it's next year or 6 months from now. I feel like right now you are inspired within yourself to make life beautiful for yourself. Some of you are going to be finally taking control of your finances, and maybe working together with your partner, or maybe you're not with a partner, but I feel like whatever this is, you're coming up with something and you're taking control of it. You are finding ways to make life better for you and your family in these times where the economy isn't that great, but you are finding some sort of it almost feels like a rescue, to rescue your finances going forward is what I feel here. You're going to come up with some ways ideas to bring in extra money, or to move your money somewhere, maybe to a different banking institution or something like that. But you are finding ways to save and to make life better for you and your family. That's what I feel with the finances part of that. I feel like stress was winning and causing part of the issues within, like, your family dynamic. Maybe it could have been stress over finances. It could have been stress over, not making as much money as you could at work. Maybe it's about cutting back on expenses in your home, things like that. And so I feel like that is all coming in easily for you. Coming in here, I would feel like the timing on this is like now. And I feel like it's been leading up to this point where you're ready to surrender, to trust in yourself, to make things happen. Okay? When I say that, I mean to, make those decisions on making things better in your life all around, with finances, with health, with relationships, with all of it. And it need not be looked at with, this is going to be a lot of work, it's going to be very stressful. It needs to be looked at and viewed with a different perspective this time. And I say this time because I believe that we've all been through this over and over again, but I feel like this time it is an opportunity to finally make a final change, shifting your view, not looking at, well, why won't he or she do their part? I'm not going to do mine if they don't do theirs. No, it's up to you to make your life better. As our guides always say, stay in your lane, make your life better for you, okay? And yeah, you may live with a house full of people, but what about you? Are you swallowed up with all of that chaos or drama or whatever it happens to be? Let's face it, we all have people in our lives, either at the workplace, at home, and so it's up to us to create and carve out time for ourselves, to think for ourselves, to believe in ourselves, to do something that is uplifting for ourselves. And that is the least selfish thing you could do. that is selfless. Okay? So, what else do we have here, guides? I have these Sacred Destiny cards that I'm going to pull from. Let's see what message is here. I know this is turning into a longer reading, and I apologize, but I don't put a timer on these too much. If the message has to continue, it continues. That's what I'm here for, to deliver messages from Spirit. And if there's still something to be said, then I'm going to say it. Okay. What? Something keeps trying to pop out here. Yeah, see, they're talking about solitude. Taking some time for yourself. And you're going to have to, some of you, you're going to have to insist on it. You're going to have to say, you're going to have to watch the kids for a little bit. I need a breather, just for half hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. But I also feel like some of you may be even going on some kind of sabbatical. You really feel the call, and you really feel a connection to your spiritual journey, and so you need some time. And by sabbatical, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a trip. It could be you going to, I don't know, someplace where you have some time to yourself. A hike in the woods, a hike in the mountains, you know, a drive somewhere, something. But you do need to be in quiet so you can hear your guidance from your inner narrative, or from your guides. Okay, there is a connection that's trying to come in for you. I believe for some of you, it is a loved one that has passed, trying to connect and support you. I believe that for some of you, it is your angels trying to comfort you. And I believe for some of you, in all these situations, it is your higher self trying to come in and get you to listen and pay attention, okay? Because yes, what comes with that, thank you, on the bottom of the deck, is enlightenment. Okay, you come up with something. You come up with some plan, or you think of something that you missed before. It could be there is something financially that you're going to embark on. You have like this eureka moment. For some of you, it is you need time. You need to release. Maybe cry, have a good cry. Maybe you need to go somewhere secluded and scream, or howl at the moon, or whatever it is you do to release that energy buildup. For some of you, it's going into the forest, or taking a hike and kind of just taking a moment to meditate, or just breathe in the fresh air, right? Yeah. It's so funny how these cards are kind of just like there. The stillness that comes with that. Stillness, calming your fears, calming the anxiety, calming the flurry of chaotic thoughts, and allowing yourself to kind of float in the abyss of peace. Yes. That's amazing. There is a need for relaxation. Okay? And I know that this is common sense for a lot of us, but these are strong reminders. These are reminders from our guides. They know, they see that you are, some of you are suffering. I want to say this. Let me just feel into that and see if I can say it. I feel like some of you may have either suffered from mental abuse from someone, or you're going through it now. I feel that very strong. And I just want to say that I feel like you're going to find your strength. Whoever this is, whoever it applies to, I feel like you're going to rise up and find your strength. And whatever that situation is, I'm telling you, the minute you rise up, something opens up for you where you're free of all of that. Whether it's you rising above and finally standing up to that Goliath, or you make a decision and leave that situation behind. Okay? There is a very... I feel like whoever this applies to with the mental abuse, the one that's on the receiving end of that is feminine energy. Some of you may have a feminine in your life that is very controlling and abusive. But I feel like your inner goddess comes out, and you are well aware of your own strength. You're well aware of sort of a admission or acknowledgement of what's been going on. Guys, these messages seem very specific, so I don't know who they're for, but they are here for you. Your inner goddess is coming out. Do you understand? If you're a male listening to this, we all have male and female energies within us. I feel like there's either there's a feminine in your life that is dominating, or that feminine part of you comes into play here because you need to have more balance between male and female energy, okay? I mean, it could be you that's listening, that's maybe you don't realize that your actions are abusive towards others. Maybe you don't realize that. I'm just giving you what I'm feeling here and what's coming in. So if it offends anybody, I apologize. And by the way, I'm reading from this deck here that I just pulled from is Divine Feminine Oracle cards, okay? That feminine energy that comes in, or that's present, I feel like for some of you, it could be someone who's very old school, that truly believes their ways are right, okay? There's just a plethora of blessings and guidance and support here. Mashig, I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. The diamond-hearted, what is it? Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Okay, so this spirit, this energy here is telling you, I told you, you're gonna rise up and you're gonna face the fears of maybe having that conversation that you dread. Fears of, if you make a move or a change, it's gonna upset your routine or something. Whatever this is and how it relates to you, I believe those days of fear, allowing fear to control your life, are over. I believe that. And I feel like I'm hearing March. So in March begins an uprising of your beautiful you coming into full focus, starting in March. That's what I feel here. And that you've been preparing for this moment for a while. Through all of the other things that you've gone through in your life, it has prepared you to use what you've learned to strengthen yourself and to put your best foot forward, okay? We're at 45 minutes in. I can't believe that. Yeah, see, they just keep coming. Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. What did I say? You're powerful. Your energy is coming in, or I should say rising up, because it was in you all along, to a more powerful, strong person. From a flicker to a flame. From a twinkle to a bright star. From darkness to light. From weakness to strength. From fear to brevity. I can go on and on. But you have to believe that about yourself. You are the strength. You are everything. Understand that and know that you are capable of way more than you know. And I can apply that to myself as well. So one last card here before we sign off. Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs me my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Amen. You're rising up. And I can't tell you how good that feels within my own soul to know that we are going to rise in our own strength and our own power. And whatever has been troubling you in your life, in whatever situation it is, you have the ability and you will bring in more positivity into this situation. Try not to get wrapped up in the drama of other people's whatever, issues, whatever it is. Try not to. I feel like some of you get right in the middle when, if you do get in the middle, it should be peaceful and not yelling. It should be loving. If it causes anger, it should be a firm, positive reaction. So that's what I'm feeling with this card here is do what your heart compels you to do. What is your soul telling you, right? About the situation, about things that are going on, about the other person or persons. Be who you were meant to be. Be authentic. Be you. Be that light. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this reading, this message. I know it has really impacted me. Please feel free to hit the like button. Make a comment, whatever it is you want to do. Email me at blossomingsouls1111@gmail.com. Whatever it is, know that I'm here. And I'm here with the best intentions, with love and light. Until next time, everyone, namaste.